It seems to me music is the key. Its magic has a secret power to light our darkest hour, and ways to soothe the charm, savage breast, and ways of touching all that's best. In a troubled mind, a broken heart, a life that's torn apart. Yes, it seems to me music is the key. The peace I found in the silver sound of a marching band held me through dark times I've known, when loss had chilled me to the bone. It lit the fires within. When I played, I drift away to a distant land, transported by the melody, lost in some sweet harmony, where those who've lost can win. It seems to me music is the key.
Homecoming fit for a hero. The best dad in the world. You look great, Mum. It's his favourite. You don't look so bad yourself, but isn't that a bit on the short side? That's what Chloe said, but she's just jealous. And she heard I got a new party dress. She nearly threw up. Come on, let's get these up. Put that by his picture. Quick, I think that's him. Hold my hand, Mum. I think I'm going to faint. Come on, darling. We'll stand side by side, the two women in his life. Yes, Mum. Tiny Daddy, you're back! Welcome home! We're going to have a party and you're going to be the star. Mum and me, we've missed you so much. And now you're back and everything's alright. Everybody wants to see you. All the neighbours are coming.
Let me sit down.
Oh, you can't yet. I've got so much to show you. Do you like my new dress? We rushed out and bought it specially yesterday. Doesn't Mum look great? I baked a cake. It all went squidgy, but Mum rescued it. Shall I get you some?
Not now.
I'm doing really well at school, and Mr. Shellshock says he's going to give me a big part in the next play. You'll have to come and cheer and throw flowers and stuff.
Let me get my breath back.
Did you win them all single-handed? I bet you did. Dad just needs to be quiet, Emily. Quiet? But we haven't seen him for 5 months. We thought about you every day. Did you bring me any presents? You better handle them in big trouble. I've got this great new drink. It's about chicken that goes to the line. Emily, it's really corny. Okay. I'll show you a new trick. This is dangerous. It could be fatal. I want you to examine this finger. Is it a perfectly normal finger?
It is a perfectly normal finger.
Well, what about this one?
That's normal too.
Do I have anything up my sleeves?
The sleeves are empty.
Apart from her arms. I'm the comedian here. Now, watch very carefully as I attempt the feat of the flying finger. Drum roll! Stand back and prepare to be amazed. Ta-da! So where are my presents? Are there lots of them? Can I get them?
In my bag.
Leave it to me. Welcome back.
I've forgotten how noisy she is.
Thought she was going to explode when she knew you were coming. Stuff's going to be all over the kitchen floor. It's great to have you back.
I need some time.
Take it easy. You okay?
I'm knackered.
You've come back early, we didn't expect you. How was it out there? Want to tell me about it?
grown or have I shrunk?
How are you?
That's a personal question.
Well, is your tummy any better?
My stomach and I are not on speaking terms at the moment.
Grandma, when are you going to see the doctor?
Oh, never if I had my way.
You need to.
All right, I'm going tomorrow. But he better not get frisky. Some of these quacks will take a liberty as soon as take your pulse.
Please, don't give him a hard time.
Frankly, I wouldn't give him any sort of time. What a sweetie.
My teeth will fall out.
Rubbish. Hey. Heard from your mum?
Yes, she's gone to Spain with a new boyfriend.
Oh, lucky her. What's he like?
It's all right. Bit of a Jack the lad, like the last one.
I don't know how she does it. Must be the way I brought her up.
How do you mean?
I blame myself. Too strict. She needed to rebel.
No, it's just the way she is.
As long as she's happy. It's all so different nowadays. When I was a girl, you just expected to find someone and stick with them. Oh, you know, in some ways I was so very lucky. So fortunate to meet my Albert. He was the love of my life. It was wonderful. Some of the girls, they waited till after the war and thought they'd find a man, but they never did. There weren't any young men around anymore, so many had died at the front. They never had children. They never found love. At least I had your mum, and now I've got the best grandson in the world. Oh, cake? Where's that bit of cake? Here we are. But I'm just not like your mum. I was always a one-man woman. I was a shy youngest. I never felt the thrill of a lover's kiss. I'd cry myself to sleep, thinking I had missed the boat. So young I was, but my heartache ended on a musical note. I fell for a boy in a band. He looked so great, marching down the street. When he played his trumpet, my heart missed a beat. He blew my cares away. I fell for a boy in a band. Fate took a hand as he passed by. I smiled at him and somehow caught his eye. That sunny day, sweet lips, I just called him sweet lips. He blew such sweet music, I knew his kisses would be too. Sweet lips, I just called him sweet lips. He would play such sweet music, I prayed sweet lips would be true. His band all volunteered at the same time, you know. Off they went like a bunch of mates on their way to a party. Some party. Hardly any came back. I fell for a boy in a band, and just as I planned, he fell for me too. We held hands just like lovers do, in sweet harmony. I fell for a boy in a band, and Wonderland came to my door. He played my heartstrings, couldn't ask for more. Sweet melody.
Were you never tempted by anyone else?
No! I didn't have. I had many, many admirers, of course.
I can imagine.
None of them had that magic ingredient. for them, Emily. And
Did you go to a hurry when you were there?
You better not have, because he'd be in hot water if he did.
Tell me one of your stories, Dad. Dad's tired, Emily. It's midnight. We've all got to go to bed. Please.
Maybe tomorrow.
I want one now.
Don't shout!
Sorry.
I'll tell you a story.
Yes?
I'm sorry, I just don't seem like... I need to be quiet.
Come on, Emily, up to bed. Tell us a story. Tomorrow. To bed now. Are you coming up, John?
In a minute. Voices shouting in the night, robbing me of sleep. Voices making promises I know they'll never keep. Shattering my silence, bringing me bad news. Once said it infects my head, so be careful what you say. Choose the words you use. I'm on a short fuse, a very short fuse. Voices crying out for help, help I cannot give. Voices moaning in the dark, begging they might live. Voices which pardon, voices which accuse. Once said it infects my head, so be careful what you say. Choose the words you use. I'm on a short fuse, a very short fuse. Too much it makes me mad, too much it makes me sad. There's too much to get angry about. No matter who I'm talking to, it's all that I can really do to stop myself from lashing out.
Come to bed, John.
Not just yet.
You didn't come to bed.
Sorry?
I was lonely.
That's all.
Come up with me.
No.
John, come up with
No,
me now.
no, no, I need time!
Okay. Okay. Take it easy, soldier.
Too much it makes me mad, too much it makes me sad. There's too much to get angry about. No matter who I'm talking to, it's all that I can really do to stop myself from lashing out.
Where's Dad? He didn't sleep too well. He's gone for a walk to clear his head. You better hurry, you're gonna miss the bus. Tell him I love him.
It's going to be a hard winter, and the country is going to the dogs again.
Grandma!
Oh, you've got to shout at me, do it quietly, please.
What did the doctor say?
All sorts of hocus pocus.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Well, there's some good news.
Great.
For my next door neighbour, you know, the one that hates my guts. Apparently whatever it is that went away has come back and it's spreading.
Is he sure?
Apparently. There's nothing more they could do about it. Mark, I've always been a realist. I've never minced my words and I expected the same in return. He told me straight. We just got to face up to it. I reckon the next time I leave this house I'll be feet first.
Oh, don't say that. You can still get about. Why not get you into a hospital?
No, I'm staying put. I've been everywhere I ever wanted to go.
But why not get a second opinion?
I've known it in my bones for some time. Coming to terms with it, sort of thing. I've worked it all out.
Grandma, I love you.
I know you do. And I love you. Oh. You've been the light of my life for years. Now your future's bright, young man, so you just grab it with both hands. My time has come. Now I want you to listen to me, and listen good. I want you to promise me something.
Anything.
Promise me that you won't grieve. Oh, this is important. Give me a hand. Give me your word that when you think of me, you'll smile. Remember me for the laughs we've had and the love we've shared. I'm asking you this as a favour. If you don't make that promise, I'll come back to haunt you.
Oh, please stop.
Wouldn't want to disappoint your old grand now, would you? So we'll shake on it. Good boy. I feel better already. Now, I've put things in order. Everything's in the writing desk, in the top drawer, all the papers and stuff. You'll find it. Bring me that small case. There. I fell for a boy in the back. He looks so grand, marching down a street. When he played his trumpet, my heart missed a beat.
When I was a young boy, I used to wonder what was in here. I thought maybe there was a bomb to keep the Germans away, or
That was full of snails.
Snails! What a strange boy you are sometimes. Open it. It's your granddad's trumpet.
I can't believe it.
It was never far away from me. I want you to have it.
I can't.
There's no such word as can't. You take it. Play it. Love it. Keep the memory of your granddad alive. There's something I've been wanting to tell you. Me and Albert, see, we never married.
I
But
thought
we never had the chance. What happened was we just fell in love. I mean, I utterly, utterly in love. It was a night of passion. And I begged him to stay afterwards, but he said he had to go and do his duty for his country. So off he went to the trenches. When he'd gone, I found I was in the family way. I was glad. I wanted to have his baby. I was just 17. And by that time, my mum realised that I was pregnant and all hell broke loose. Having a kid out of wedlock, especially in those days, was a terrible shame on a family. She called me all the names under the sun and bundled me off to her sisters to keep it all secret from the neighbours. She and my dad came up with this cock and bull story that I'd gone to work in a munitions factory and that it was her who was going to give birth. She must have put a cushion up under her dress when she went out, I don't know. Anyway, the whole neighbourhood thought that my daughter was my little sister. Family and their bloody secrets.
Oh, I don't believe it. How long did they go on for?
A couple of years. In the end, I upped and left and went off to fend for myself. My dad never spoke to me again. Oh, this news from the doctor has not loosened me tongue. Pigeons are really coming home to roost. So your mum, you see, she was a lovely child.
Like me?
Yes, little bastards, the pair of you.
You're a wayward woman, I'll have to keep an eye on you. I've got to get back to work, but I'll come back after and stay the night, okay?
Just where will you sleep?
We're here in the chair.
You snore.
So you.
I do not. I just breathe emphatically.
Well, you'll be upstairs, won't you? I'll see you later.
Well, no, I can't lie down. It hurts too much. Just try and get some shut-eye down here and we can snore in harmony.
Emily, about your homework.
Stop! My dad's back from winning the war. We've got a party to plan and he's going to tell me a story.
We always knew it would be difficult, and I can understand that you need some peace and quiet, but
Keep on about it. I just need some space.
you're safe now. Me and Emily both love you. Why are you being so
I don't want to
distant?
talk about
We've
it.
got to talk about it.
I ran all the way from the bus stop. School was really boring. I just wanted to get home to see you, Dad. We've got so much to do. And don't forget, you promised to tell me a story.
Just for now, did you keep the noise down, Emily?
No, but there's far too much to discuss. Who do you want to invite to the party? Where do we put the disco? Are you going to wear your uniform?
I don't want to party.
Don't be silly. You've been away for months. We've got to have a celebration.
Be quiet.
I can't. We need to sort it all out. We know who's coming.
Shut up.
Dad's really tired, Emily. Just give him a chance.
But we've got so much to do. There isn't much time. I know what I'm going to wear. Chloe's going to make a bang.
Noise.
We've got to be serious.
Shut it, Emily! Just shut it!
Emily, just go up to your room for a bit.
What's happening, Mum?
Everything's going to be fine. Just do as I say. I'll come in a minute. John! I've never seen you like this. What's happened?
I need to be quiet. Absolutely.
Quiet! Fine. Just fine. We won't make a sound. I'll just go up and see her.
What did I do wrong? Why did he push me away? How could I make him sad? Why did he get so mad? And what did I do wrong? Why did he shout out at me?
No, you haven't.
All the way back in the plane, I couldn't think of anything else. Can't get things out of my head.
What happened?
Wasn't still there. You saw me crack up.
Back home, that's all that
Just
matters.
shut up.
Hush, my little one, hush, my darling, the moon is sailing by. The Sandman creeps from door to door with stardust from the sky. Sleep, my little one, sleep, my darling, your star will always shine. Where the moon is sailing by, sweet baby mine.
He doesn't love me anymore.
Hush, my little one, hush, my darling, moonshine, silver leaves. The Sandman creeps from door to door with stardust for your dreams. Sleep, my little one, sleep, my darling, your star will always shine. Where the moon shines silver beams.
Wide awake.
You were miles away.
I'm sweating. It's good for me.
Let's think. You're back home. Safe. And me and Emily both love you.
She was crying.
Don't worry, I'll talk to her.
I'm in a bad place.
And we'll just have to get into a better one, won't we?
When the dawn breaks on purple hills with birdsong everywhere, and far away the mountain peaks cut the crystal air.
You've woken me with your snoring. Come on, it's so dark outside. Let's try and get some more sleep, okay?
Albert. Oh, Albert. I'm 75 years old. I'm as old as the century. When you've gone, I just had to carry on regardless. That's what I've done. Just taken it day by day. There hasn't been a day. Albert, if I've learned anything in life, it's that you must try not to hurt anyone. Not to start things you can't finish. Oh, well. It's Mark. My lovely Mark. Mark, here's some good advice. If you start falling, just grab your chin. When you want to make sense of it all, it's best to stand on your head. Bye, Mark.
My friend.
Young man. His tale has no beginning. No one knows how it began. His name was Billy Back to Front, and he was the wrong way round. His feet were where his head should be. His chin was near the ground. His legs were topsy-turvy. His arms were out of place. His nose was on his elbow, not in the middle of his face. His voice was high and squeaky and difficult to hear. This was because the words he spoke came out of his left ear. There was a great confusion in what he tried to say. Instead of saying, "Hello," he bellowed, "Go away." When he tried to whisper, it ended in a shout. And when he put his clothes on, they were always inside out. His feet were pointing backwards. His smile was upside down. So when he tried to grin at you, it turned out like a frown. This peculiar situation meant his bottom was his top. All day long he did things wrong. He simply couldn't stop. He wanted friends to talk to. He wanted friends to play. But when they told him, "Follow us," he'd go the other way. Everything about him was mixed up and confused. However hard he tried to please, folks simply weren't amused. One day the princess came to town. Her eyes were shiny blue. She was nosy. She was noisy. She was a bit like you. She loved to sing. She loved to dance. She loved to make a mess. She loved to shout. She loved to yell. She loved a party dress. She was stubborn. She was headstrong. She had to get her way. And if you tried to stop her, she'd ruin your whole day. Whenever she got cross, she was a real pain in the neck. And if you tried to calm her down, you'd end up a nervous wreck. She loved to boss her friends about and tell them what to do. All things considered, she was very much like you. The princess saw poor Billy sitting lonely on the ground. She noticed he was back to front and all the wrong way round. Something moved her in her heart to see him look so sad. It didn't seem fair to her, his luck had been so bad. She thought of Billy back to front on her trip around the town. She remembered he was inside out, strangely upside down. Deep inside, she was gentle. She wondered what to do. She had a kindly, loving heart. She was a bit like you. She sat him in her limo and asked him to explain. If there was any method known that could ease his pain. Poor Billy quaked before her, full of fear and dread. He plucked up all his courage, and this is what he said.
A passing witch once told me what this is all about. She told me what I had to do to get it sorted out. I have to find a princess who will kiss me on my toes.
You're upside down, the princess cried. I bet she meant your nose. She gave him Billy's nasal nub a smacker of a kiss, right on his proboscis. It was very hard to miss. At this, young Billy back to front assumed his normal shape. The princess's kiss had done the trick and helped him to escape his upside-down condition, his inside-out complaint, for he had become a handsome prince. The princess felt quite faint. She fell in love immediately, and he was smitten too. She found her own Prince Charming, and he his princess true. In that very instant, romance blossomed in the air. They married 2 days later, a right royal pair. And everybody loved them and admired them from afar. The prince was strong and wise and handsome, just like a movie star. The princess won the people's hearts with her eyes of shiny blue. Now I come to think of it, she looked a lot like you.
They shot him at dawn.
At dawn
Dawn,
they
they
shot
shot
him, a
Blindfold across his eyes.
across his eyes. The verdict said he was a coward, and I've lived alone with all the lies. They shot him at dawn they shot him. The blood and mud drove him insane. His friends lay dying or blown to pieces. His spirit broke to see such pain. The sound of his voice has never left me. The sound of his music is still in my ears. The taunts I heard, he was a deserter. Still haunt my memories down the years. They shot him at dawn they shot him. He laid his rifle down. He fought back for the woman who loved him. Fought back towards his hometown.
He was brave as a lion. Spiders told me so. They got caught up in the carnage of Passchendaele. He broke. It was shell-shock, not cowardice.
The sound of his voice has never left me. The sound of his music is still in my ears. The love of my life was my hero, and I lived alone, crying secret tears. Shot him at dawn they shot him. A blindfold across his eyes. The verdict said he was a coward, but I've lived alone with all their lies.
Mr. Shellshock got cross with me today. I didn't hear the question. He said I wasn't attending.
Never mind, you're tired.
In my head, I was telling you one of his wonderful stories. I've just drifted away.
We'll get you to bed early tonight,
I
can't we?
don't feel like sleeping. What's happened to Dad, Mom? I've never seen him cry before. I didn't know Dad did
You
that.
have to keep talking so much.
We've stopped now, don't worry. We're doing our best. Promise me that you won't grieve. This is important. Give me your word that you'll remember me for the loves we've had
and love we've shared. I'm asking you this as a favour. Don't make that promise. I'll come back to haunt you.
Turned our lives upside down. She hasn't eaten, she hasn't slept. John can't stand the slightest sound, so the house has to be as silent as the grave.
He must have seen some terrible things.
Whatever it was has wrecked his nerves, but he won't talk about it. It's extraordinary. He looks smaller.
We'll go easy on Emily at school. She doesn't need any more pressure.
Thank you.
In the meantime, if there's anything I can do, then... Are you getting any help?
I'm working on it. It's not something I know about. John has always been like a rock. We're in unknown territory now. The moment no one can get near him, he's a proud man.
Emily's such a lively, talkative soul. It must be tough. I'll keep an eye on her.
Thank you. You're very understanding.
Well, I'm going through some
I do
things
need
that...
to cry.
Oh, no. It's... We know what we're going through.
Maybe we could talk some more.
Sure.
She was doing really well at school. You should be proud of her. I was always terrible at science, but she's really good at it. Her homework is completely beyond me, but she rattles off in no time, amazing really. They're going to give her a big part in the next school play. There'll be some dancing in it too. She talked about you all the time when you were away. You're her hero. Talk to me, John. Haven't seen you in 5 months. It was hard. You haven't even touched me. You're not even trying. So she kept it a secret for 60 years.
Yes. I wasn't a coward. There must have been murder in those trenches. No wonder he cracked up.
Poor Ada.
I always thought I knew her so well, but all that time she was hiding her pain.
She must have been a hell of a woman.
She was. A right hand for what she wanted to be. Can I tell you something?
Sure.
She made me promise not to grieve when she was gone. We shook on it.
Then don't grieve. That's the best way to honour her memory, isn't it?
I wish I'd known him. Grandad Abbey. He sounds like such a fun man. Though it sounds like what happened to him is happening to your John. I didn't even know we were fighting a war.
Most people don't.
Where is it?
John doesn't tell me much, he's not allowed to. It's all cloak and dagger stuff. Whenever something happens, they send John and his mob out there first. The real hard men. But I pick up stuff as we go along. It's down in Arabia, a place called Dhofar. They've been at it since 1970.
5 years. Wait, so John's an unofficial casualty of a war that doesn't officially exist?
Yes. He's here, but he's not with us. He won't talk to me. I missed him so much when he was away, and now he's just turned his back on me and Emily. It's horrible feeling so rejected.
I know.
I keep up appearances for Emily, but I feel like I'm collapsing inside. Should you disturb your dad? I don't care, I hate it! No, you don't. I know it's hard.
or just going to have to be patient.
How
I don't know. Listen. I'll make you a nice supper that'll cheer you up. Try and get your homework done. After supper, I may go for a walk to clear my head. You'll be all right on your own, won't you?
It'll be fine.
So why did they have to shoot him?
A cardinal sin. He put down his weapon. From what I can work out, his best friend had just been blown to pieces, and he simply climbed out the back of the trench and walked for England, his home, hundreds of miles away. Military police picked him up almost immediately. He was court-martialed and they shot him at dawn.
He looked so proud in his uniform. It's terrible how the toughest men can collapse. Albert was obviously a good soldier, but he ended up wrecked. My John is one of the strongest of the strong. His men love him. He's a natural leader.
But he's still alive. I'm sure he'll pull through.
I want to believe that, but it's hard when you see how he's just turned away from me and Emily. I don't feel part of him anymore. Intimacy is so important to me. Any kind of coldness leaves me feeling lost. I wish I was stronger. I start being unsure of myself.
But this isn't your fault. You're helping me too.
I guess we're in the same boat.
Why can't I touch her? Why can't I let her touch me? Why can't I hold her? Why can't I let her hold me? There's a war zone deep inside, somewhere there my spirit died all alone, stripped to the bone in a war zone deep inside. Some pleasure, some bliss, some passion in your kiss. I want requited, a need fulfilled, sexist thrills. There's a war zone deep inside, somewhere there my spirit died all alone, stripped to the bone in a war zone deep inside. Some pleasure, some bliss, some passion in her kiss. Why can't I want requited, why can't I need fulfilled, sexist thrills. There's a war zone deep inside, two bodies shaking, taking a risk deep inside.
You said a naughty word. What's the matter?
I don't know what you mean, darling.
Has something happened?
No,
You seen John?
I guess I'm a little on edge.
Are you okay?
I'm trying my best, but it just doesn't seem to be good enough. He won't talk to me. I don't know what's going on in his head. It's as if I'm not there. No wonder I'm struggling. I shouldn't be talking like this. I don't want to upset you, but There's only so much someone can take. He's pushing me away. Fancy some tea? John, would you like some tea? Is anybody there if so that I can cover? It's a simple question really, anyone could answer it. I'm trying my best to be good, but it's not easy. John, would you like some tea? Would you like it in a cup or in your lap? For fuck's sake, John!
Scotty, Sharon, throw it back, Sergeant! Nearest, the top roof, for fuck's sake, Sergeant, throw it back! There's incoming fire. One must have got close. Grenade lands in the middle of us, my body's locked, I can't do anything. Scotty, shout again. Shit! He needs to be running the pins of the grenade, it explodes! I'm alive. Why am I alive? It's not that. It's not. It's Scotty, I'm alive, and he's lying. Why am I alive?
I heard the noise. What's going on? What are you doing on the floor, Dad? This place is becoming a madhouse. I can't stand it.
Shut your mouth. Just shut it, you know nothing about it. You stupid, idiot, child!
Whatever you do, you don't hurt her.
You won't leave us, will you, Mom?
What?
You won't leave us.
Of course not. I'm not going anywhere. You're the most precious thing in the world to me. I love you.
I love you too. Nothing's going to come between us.
Gone too far. I did it without thinking. I've gone too far. Now I must turn back. I've gone too far. I was just sleepwalking. I've gone too far. Now I must change tack. The words she said sent a shockwave through me. Brought the painful truth home to me. What I've begun will leave a scar. I've gone too far. What's done must be undone. I've gone too far. What was I thinking? I've gone too far. I've been a fool. I've gone too far. I was just daydreaming. I've gone too far. How could I be so cruel? How could I leave two lives in tatters? Turn my back on all that matters. What I've begun will leave a scar. I've gone too far. What's done must be undone.
It used to be so good.
It will be again, I promise you. He saw something terrible. He told me about it. Something I don't want you to know, but it's wounded him inside, and wounds like that go very deep. They take a long time to heal. I promise I will always be here for him and for you. I'll be the rock now. I had to see you, I'm sorry, but this is all a mistake, a big mistake. I should never have got involved. I keep trying to tell myself it never happened, but I shouldn't have led you on.
You didn't, it was me!
Suddenly, everything seemed to be falling apart. scared the hell out of me. I would never forgive myself if I hurt Emily. Something terrible happened tonight, but I will never give up on my marriage.
I think that's the right thing to do.
Really?
Yes! Look, this isn't right.
It has to be a secret. Another secret.
It won't get out. I've had an idea.
What?
Just leave it with me.
There's nothing more to say then.
No.
You're a good man, Mark.
You're a good woman.
Sometimes bad can come out of good.
Seems to me music is the key. Its magic has a secret power to light our darkest hour, and ways to charm a savage breast, and ways of touching all that's best in a troubled mind, a broken heart, a life that's torn apart. Yes, it seems to me music is the key. The peace I found in the silver sound of marching bands held me through dark times I've known, when loss had chilled me to the bone. It lit the fires within. When I play, I drift away to a distant land, transported by the melody, lost in some sweet harmony with those who lost can win. It seems to me music is the key. I'm glad you could make it. This is where we practice. Thursday nights, regular as clockwork. Or come in the evening before if we've got a concert. Would you like to play something? It's a lot of fun. We've got more girls than boys at the moment. I love that sound. The drums are like the muscles of a band. They drive the music forward. Are you sure you won't have a go? There's nothing to be frightened of. It's because of your dad, isn't it?
He doesn't like noise.
But this is a good sound. Go on, give that a go.
Noises make him cry. I don't want to make him cry.
But you can make noise here. No one will complain. Go on, it's fun, give it a go. I've never known anyone when given the chance didn't want to give a drum a good whack. Sorry, I didn't quite hear that. Go on, Emily, hit the drum. Hit the drum, Emily. Go on. That's it, hit it. Hit it, Emily, go on. Hit it. Go on, Emily, hit it.
I was there in the wall. For a moment, I was there
say anything just